Okay, so Teacher LaShondra here with DaDaABC. And as I promised, this is my compare and contrast between DaDaABC and VIPKID. So I wanted to kind of give you some information to help you in your decision. So in this part 2, I'm going to talk about HR, life situations, and the courseware. And so with both companies, they both have an HR department, both of them. So in the HR department is something that, just like your standard job, anything that you would have in relation to human relation questions, you would have your HR department. For DaDaABC, their department, their headquarters are based out of Shanghai, and VIPKID is based out of Beijing. So they both have similar avenues to where teachers can get in touch with HR. There's the email option and there's Skype. And that's available for both companies, where they have email and Skype, where you can talk to HR about any questions you have, pay, schedule, contract information, anything like that. Now, DaDaABC takes it a step further. They take it a step further. And the way they do that, they actually assign you your own person. So you have your HR that you can get a hold of through email and Skype. Then you also have your own assigned person. So with your assigned person, you know them by name, you know their day off. So you can say, hello, so I have a question about this policy, and they will help you. They will answer your questions. They would direct you to where the information is that you need. If you had a question about your schedule, or say you had signed up for extra hours and you wanted confirmation, anything like that, or a class that you had in the past and you had a question about that class, they're able to pull those things up and help you. They will help you, and you get answers like, at least that's been my experience. That has been my experience. I know who my person is, and I get answers like, we have rapport. And I even hashtag, yes. And so as soon as you are contracted, you will be assigned, they call them coordinators. So you'll be assigned a coordinator that will help you through anything that you need help with. Say you woke up and you have no voice. You have all of this feels like, beyond scratchy. It feels like cats are in there having a fight in a barrel, okay? And you don't have a voice. So you just like, I don't know how am I going to do this, how am I going to teach this class? And then you need to get a hold of your coordinator and let them know what's going on. Which ties me into another thing that I wanted to talk about as far as policy with, I don't want to make it seem like, oh yeah, you can, whatever days off you need. I don't want to make it seem like that, because they both have policies. They both have expectations for you to be present, for you to be there for your students, for you to be in class. Both of them. Any successful business, of course, they want you there. That's how they are successful. They have to be able to depend on you. So you need to be dependable. However, when I was with VIPKID, now this was back in 2017, it's now 2018. It was early 2017 when I signed on with VIPKID. With my personal experience with VIPKID, their policy was strict. Unmerciful. Unmerciful. I never missed a day. I wasn't late for classes. I was fully booked. Both companies expect you to be in attendance. VIPKID, there were 2 situations where I was hospitalized, and I'm not going to get into the details, but I was unable to take classes. I was unable to do it. I just wasn't. It wasn't something I planned. It was just, gotta go to the hospital. And so, both companies will ask for proof. They will ask you for proof of whatever you're going through. They need to document, put that in your file. Any company would do that. Like a regular job, when you call out and like, okay, well, if you said you're going to the doctor, we need your doctor's note. You're saying that you've been diagnosed with the flu and you have to be out for 2 weeks. We need a note. They're not going to really Unless if you just have some super fantabulous job and you might be the boss, or everybody just like, oh yeah, we got you. It's rare, but most employers will require some type of proof. So that's understandable. And so even with my proof, it was just why am I even having to go through all this when I am having this situation that I'm dealing with? And then with DaDaABC, they are very understanding of life. They know that life can put the gloves on and give you the 1-2, the combo, okay? They're understanding with that. And so while they still have expectations, they want to rely on you. They want you to be dependable. They want you to abide by the contract that you sign. They do know that life may happen. Unavoidable. If your house is underwater, your house, they're not going to expect you to find a place and hurry up and teach class. They're going to be sympathetic to what's going on in your area, your situation. And, you know, especially if it's something on the national news, they know, wow, you live there. We wish the best for you. You stay safe, and you're going to have a job when you find a home. Because you're homeless right now, or whatever the case may be. You will have a job. You'll be okay. And say baby's coming. Baby's coming. Baby's on the way. Okay. Once you're done giving birth, once you have that baby, you're going to have a job. So keep us posted. And that's what I like about DaDaABC. They're more personable from my experience. Now, keep in mind, these are my personal experience, because I've been with VIPKID. So I'm just giving feedback and information based off of me, what has happened to me personally. And so DaDaABC is a lot more forgiving to life situations that happen to you. And especially if you have a reputation of being dependable, on time, you don't miss days, they can rely on you, you are one of their quality teachers, then yeah, okay, wow, you have this wonderful track record and now this happens. Okay, keep us posted on what's going on. We're sorry this is going on. So I appreciate that. I really do. Especially as a mother of 4. A mother and a wife. 4 kids. So, but like I said, life can really get in there. And they understand that. So I wanted to give you that information as far as being in contact with HR in life situations. Something to think about. Whatever works best for your family. You have to do what works best for you. And so this is just some information to kind of weigh. And then Courseware. With the Courseware, both companies, they have the courses are already laying out for you. So you don't have to create this lesson plan and decide, okay, what am I going to teach? Upload the content. No, you're not doing that. They have it already done for you. You're just going to teach it. How are you going to present this information to that little one? How are you going to do that? So you put your teaching style, put yourself up in there. So get in there with you. So here's the lesson, and put yourself in the lesson. Now that's both companies. Both companies have that, to where you're not creating this stuff from scratch. They have it available. Both companies are looking for, you have to use TPR at the wazoo. So I'll do a video on TPR. So total physical response. You have to be active and work that out. And yes, good job. T. So yes, you have to use TPR with both companies. So they have similar expectations with how you are teaching the students. The students speak Chinese. They speak Mandarin. So you have to keep that in mind when you are teaching. So how would you teach someone that is learning English as a second language? So as far as your pacing, when you are speaking, you have to make sure you keep a good pace with that. So a lot of the expectations with that are the same. So we're just going to talk about what type of courseware they teach. Now, when I was with VIPKID, a lot of it to me felt a little scripted to me. I'm that type of teacher where I'm just like, give me the topic. Okay, what do you want them to learn? Let's get this objective and let me go. Let me spread my wings. So I just wanted to go. So DaDaABC allows me to do that. And with VIPKID, it was, you had to say certain things, you had to hit certain sentences, you had to have the students say these sentences, target sentences in a certain way before you moved on. You couldn't just, okay, they had to do that. Those are things that had to happen, or you just weren't doing what you needed to do. And another thing with VIPKID, their classes are 25 minutes long, or they were when I was with them. Keep in mind, don't know what it's like at this moment, but less than a year ago, the classes were 25 minutes long, and you had to complete the whole, whatever those slides were, however many number of slides, you had to get them all done. You had to hit all those objective points, get it all done in 25 minutes. So they really wanted you to practice time management. How are you going to crank it out and get this lesson taught in 25 minutes? Because you had to end that class. 25 minutes. Because you're going to have another class coming up here real soon. 25 minutes. Get it done. Get it done in the class. And yeah, I did it. It took some practice. At first it was just like, oh my gosh, I'm like watching the counter, trying to get through the class. It took practice. Now, when I began with DaDaABC, I was watching the timer. I was like, okay, so wow, some of the slides, some of the lessons were like, I mean, bodaciously long. Like, this is 60. What? How am I going to get 60 slides or so done in 30 minutes? DaDaABC classes are 30 minutes long. And I was like, how am I going to do this in 30 minutes? All these slides. No. You go by the student's pace. And with DaDaABC, they didn't have such a strict structure. They have to say this. This has to be done in that time frame. They encourage conversational English. They want to get the student talking more. If something you're teaching, they can relate to it personally, and you can start getting them to talk on that, then get them to talk about it. You guys can have fun and talk about it. Let them open up to you and use those words that they have been using. Let them flourish and just let them go. I mean, you're putting the water on those seeds, and watch that bad boy grow. Watch it grow. A whole new world. And so for me, that was beneficial. I like that I had more freedom with the lessons. I wasn't stressed to where I had to finish the whole lesson in 30 minutes. If we didn't finish all of it, then there's a bookmark function. It's like, okay, we're going to pick up here next time. So we picked up where we left off. So you can converse with them and really make it natural. That's what I like. So, I mean, I can go on and on about Courseware. So I'll give you a little more insight on the Courseware. With DaDaABC, they have a lot of partnerships. With VIPKID, I'm not sure if they have any partnerships. A lot of the courses that I saw it had like the dinosaur, I think it's Dino or Dino. And it's the cute little dinosaur would go on adventures, and they had their little characters that would go on adventures. So I'm not sure where the Courseware originated or where they pulled their content from. I mean, it was nice Courseware. I have no complaints about what they were teaching, you know, what the lessons were. No complaints whatsoever. But with DaDaABC, there's so many different things. There's so much, because they have partnerships with National Geographic, Pearson, McGraw-Hill, Oxford. Like, there's the Oxford Reading Tree program. And so those are some things that were really exciting to me, especially when I think about the comparison between both of the companies. So really think about that for yourself and assess the differences between the two. What works best for you? What is something that you are looking for? What would be the most fulfilling for you? So this was part 2, and part 3 will be coming soon. So like I say, TTF in TTFN.